Hello, my name's Mitch. I play drums. Recently, I've been buying a bunch of microphones to get a better recording studio setup kind of thing happening at my drum studio. Basically, I put out into the community that I needed help choosing a snare mic, and this is the most recommended snare mic. I delved into it online and thought, you know what? Seems like a good investment. If I'm going to start buying microphones, I might as well start with a really good one. And then, obviously I'll either like this or I won't like doing this because this is a lot of money to think about. I'm rambling. Anyway, this is the Lauten Snare Mic from Lauten, obviously. So it has a 32 millimeter capsule inside there. It comes with 6 different EQ settings on the mic, which are switchable by your hands, obviously. Or your feet, I guess. I mean, you can use your feet for it. Yeah, there's 6 different EQ options to shape the sound before it even goes into your DAW or whatever you're recording through. It has a 28 dB off-axis noise rejection at the back, which is super cool. It means it's really quiet for everything else that's happening, and then the snare is really isolated in the waveform, which has been pretty good to work with. I do tend to use a lot of gates and cut out some stuff sometimes when stuff's too loud in here because this is not that big of a room, so things just kind of shimmer and bounce around for a while. I ordered it from my local music store, the Music Spot. Hello, Hamish and Dave. Hello, Innovative. Nice to meet you guys. Because of those couple of features, they market it as having the power of a condenser with the rejection of a dynamic mic. So I guess it's much more direct in the receiving of information. I think that's really bloody cool. On the website, there's 4 suggested options for the settings. So I'm going to go through those with you. So I'm going to do something like a snare roll on each one and then a beat on each one. And I'll leave it as the isolated snare mic the first time. And then I'll introduce the rest of the kit with a mix that I would do myself. Enjoy. I think it's a really cool product. Thanks for watching. Thank you, Innovative. Thank you, Hamish. Thank you, the Music Spot in Browns Plains. This is the high impact setting. It's high passing and low passing at the same time. This one's called the EQ'd Dynamic Mic. This one's called the Bleed Decimator. And this one's just called bottom snare. So I guess we'll see what that means. So there you have it. 4 very different EQ styles suggested by Lauten themselves. They sound incredibly different even just in my ears. So when I get home and mix them, I'm sure it'll be, even more noticeable. I feel like that does a lot of the work for you. And that's pretty cool. And also the noise reduction I've actually noticed already. So I'm on board. I like it. Not that I have much to compare against. I had a 57 before this and it sounds fine, but it doesn't sound anywhere like this. So yeah, cool. Thank you, Innovative. Thank you, Hamish. Thank you, The Music Spot. Thank you, Dave. Yeah, this is exciting. I know I don't show that much. I hate the YouTube personality kind of stuff. But I am genuinely loving this. This is so much better than the other system that I used to use that only had 2 microphones and sounded like a big mono sausage in my ears. Pause. Anyway, see you next time.